First time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. Well, see, this team has hit a major rough patch, really struggling to find ways to win.
Oh, there's no doubt. They've been in a rut, Boog. Just can't seem to put together a complete game. But it's a long season, and they just need to keep battling. They need a couple of things to break their way to get back on track.
so I did it for the squad. Now we doing the turn.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set, getting the nod on the mound. Ryan Feltner, what should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Inside, and we're underway. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Way inside. Hit in the air, left field. Jones. One down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Jones makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, shortstop
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. The shortstop takes the ball. De La Cruz with a homer in his last game.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Austin Hayes now at the plate. 0 for 4 in the win last night. First pitch misses.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle brings it in, and that is that. So one left for Cincinnati, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green. What do we have on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brendan Doyle.
Brendan Doyle.
Green, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Doyle checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. He did not go around. Here's a 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Nolan Jones. And that misses. 1-0. Doyle gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Runner at first with no outs here. Slider misses outside. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score easily. And they hold him at second.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you have everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Move to second, and he's back in easily.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Line drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Michael Toglia. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1 ball,
now 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground at first, Steer. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by 3. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Miller.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Owen Miller.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one wrapped foul.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Now he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting 7th.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nolan Jones.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Thairo Estrada to the plate.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Toglia at third. McMahon at second with 1 away.
0-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And Estrada is out. Sam Hilliard, the next to hit.
Right fielder, Sam.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in
Hilliard.
this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
First pitch, and it just misses.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is down low. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 4 and the Reds nothing. New inning getting started, and now it's Gavin Lux.
Left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Felter, a 6'4" righty, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The wind and the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Nabs it, 1 away.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Noelvi Marte.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Noelvi Marte. That's out to center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here in Denver,
Leading
here's
off
the
for the
catcher,
Rockies.
Hunter Goodman.
Catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Green back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is
Now
getting
batting,
ahead in the count.
center
And as a
fielder,
pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Green ready to fire now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Fraley brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Rockies,
Nolan
left fielder,
Jones digging in for the Rockies. Doubled his first time up. Blind into right. Fraley makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They lead 4-0. Top half of the
Leading
third
off with
inning,
the
and the batter now,
right
Jake
fielder,
Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Out to center. Doyle under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jose
Here's Jose
Trevino.
Trevino. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one way inside. Right through there, got him. And 2 away now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Friedel in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Hilliard. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar.
He's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one sliced foul. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
McMahon batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Hold up. Politicking with the masses. Pop cork, click glasses. Serve pass, flirting, gripping, working.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Matt McLean.
First offering, and it just misses.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
In the air to left, down the line. Jones sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop, Ellie De La
At the
Cruz.
plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. On the ground, right side, Tolia. Out on a bang play, but he made it close.
Now batting, a designated hitter, Austin Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Austin Hayes. And that one upstairs. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. On to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Owen Miller. There's your strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so, and at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Estrada stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field. Fraley puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder.
And the batter now, Sam Hilliard. He was a strikeout victim his first time. You too. Ball 1 low. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Ball to strike. On the ground. And that's just foul. That one just misses. Two outs. The other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now, here is Hunter Goodman. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Hilliard stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. So one left for Colorado. They lead it 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. In now for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Feltner back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Puts it away for the out, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Jose Trevino digs in now. And it's fouled away. Trevino, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Doyle brings it in for the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Brenton Doyle.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan.
And now, Nolan Jones. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first, but it kicks foul. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll touch them all. His second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Oh, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Ezekiel Tovar. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. New pitcher on now, Tony Santia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one misses in the dirt. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, Michael Toglia.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Michael Toglia. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's 5-2. Back here in Denver, all set for the top of the 6th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Outside low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. 1-2 here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Here's a high chopper. Sends it to Tolia. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Reds 2. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting,
Tyro Estrada will hit next.
Estrada.
In there for strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Caught him looking for the K. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard.
Right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Rockies strand 1, and it remains 5-2. Top of inning number 7, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Austin Hayes. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a strike in there. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Kinley getting loose as well. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Pitch misses. 2-2. That one missed. And that one in the air center field. Doyle pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Ryan Feltner gives way, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. New arm out of the bullpen, Jake Bird.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they inch closer. It's 5-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now a chance for Spencer Steer. First pitch misses. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Next offering is in for a strike. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Marte stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one almost got him. Two outs. This to third, and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tolia puts it away, and that'll do it. Reds claw back with this homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow mo.
Going. We in
Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman.
We don't ever drop. Keep rolling. I know that you better rock. We the veterans. Yup, you in steady shock. We just better be.
Breaking ball misses down and away. On the inside corner for a strike.
Two balls, two strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Doyle, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there. 1-1. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone. And as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tony Santillan done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Reds, Emilio
Number
Pagan.
15.
Hasn't pitched in the last 3
Emilio
days.
Pagan.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rockies 5 and the Reds 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Kinley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. The 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And now Jose Trevino. And first offering is fouled off. Kinley, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. This one in the air, center field, Doyle. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder T.J. Friedl.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. See you later. He sends it out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's the strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. A swing and a soft liner. That's a hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Now a fly ball to right center. And that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
Ezequiel Tovar.
To the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman Michael Toglia.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Fraley ranging back, and gone. And they add on. It's 6-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now here is Ryan McMahon. That one's in there. That's strike one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. One down, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 down, base is empty. Owen Miller getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Reds.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Rockies.
and on the mound, the closer, Scott Alexander.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Breaking ball
that's
inside. It's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Close one, doesn't get the call. Full count now.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now that
When you go that deep into it at bat,
Gavin
the
Lux.
hitter usually comes out on top.
So up next, Gavin Lux. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings through that one.
That pitch started
Oh,
in
one
and
down.
ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Started to swing, held up.
1-1.
with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The next offering misses. And the count's even at 2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Tying run at the plate. Just misses there.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
The tying run at the plate keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's your 1. And that one fouled off. Lux leads off first with 1 away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hilliard makes the move on it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So they're down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Jamer Candelario.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. The Reds down to their final strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
But when you have a losing streak this long, not just your fans are aware of it, the entire city and everyone around the league as well. To snap this thing and get back in the win column, a huge relief for them to start in the winning ways that they had before and perhaps extend a double-digit winning streak.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty minutes to highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a